Well, I was going to say we could switch the tables a little bit and talk about teams that I thought would be bad who actually are good,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it shows. What were you? You can finish your thought there.
Oh, I was kind of going the same direction. I was going to start talking about the Bears. Um,
Yeah,
Although I think they're still a little bit on the fence for me. Like I think Caleb Williams is better than I expected. I think the Bears still have some medicine to eat yet. Um, Coming down the
they
stretch.
also have yet.
I don't I don't think the Bears are. If anyone from the NFC North isn't going to the playoffs, I think it's the Bears.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, and I realize, I mean, we have family that are Bears fans, so I think they would love to see them. But the biggest reason, like the differentiating factor in my mind, I think Caleb Williams very well will win an MVP one day, and he is better. Like coming into the year, I thought Caleb Williams, he's the number one overall pick. There's a reason why that happens. Even when, excuse me, even when they turn into the Trevor Lawrences or whatever, that Zach Wilson wasn't number one, was he overall?
He's number two.
Number two.
Um,
Um,
Josh Rosen is a really good example of.
yeah, but like Williams is clearly like he's had Mahomes comps. He's got that ability, but I just think it's ridiculous how much pressure we put on these young rookie QBs. So like
Yeah,
for me,
yeah,
it's like I'm not. Nobody should be shocked if the Bears go 7-10 again. Like give the guy a break. He's got to get a year, get under his feet, and then the other thing is I don't. When you compare the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions, I don't think the Bears are nearly as well coached as the other three teams, and I
no,
think
for
that's
sure not.
the differentiating factor between. And maybe I'm wrong because they are definitely doing better than I thought they'd be doing 7 weeks into the season,
Mhm.
and it's a cool story. Like it's really cool to see a rookie, and I think the you had mentioned that the Commanders are doing better than what you thought they would do. I like personally, I didn't track a lot of people. Caleb was the name of the game, and so I didn't really track him because I knew there wasn't even a chance that the Vikings would trade up to get Caleb. But I did track May, Daniels, and McCarthy. A little bit of Penix, not a whole lot, but and I personally would have loved to see the Vikings get Daniels. Like I just thought
Mm.
what I saw in the film like looked really fun, looked really cool, um, and what I was hearing from actual scouts is that he was maybe one of the most pro ready QBs, and so I'm not surprised to see Daniels doing well, but they definitely
Mhm.
like as a team they're definitely doing a lot better than I expected. I mean they're
Yeah,
leading the division right now, aren't they?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they're 5-2. Eagles are 4-2.
yeah. The Commanders. Did you mention the Falcons?
Oh, I haven't yet, but that was a team that I had listed. I didn't think they would. What are they 4-3 right now?
Um,
Yeah, 4-3.
yes,
I
they're
think I
four
would
and
have
three.
expected them to be 3-4 this far into
Sure.
like not horrible, but neither not leading the division.
Yeah,
They got spanked by Seattle, and the offense shut
yeah.
down. And Seattle doesn't have
Yeah, didn't they
that.
bench Cousins?
Yeah, I mean people
I
are
mean, just
reading it as a
just
benching.
right,
The game was out of hand. I think it was probably just
right.
garbage time.
It was
Yeah,
out of reach. Yeah.
out of reach. Yeah, it's out of hand. Just
Well, that
people
too.
running everywhere.
This is getting out of hand.
The other team, like I did not, and this is somewhat spite. Um, I I didn't think the Broncos would actually be. The Broncos are doing pretty good, and they're
Yeah, they're doing better than
Like,
I thought. Even the first couple of games, like they're doing better than what I even thought after the first couple of games.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Like they started out kind of what I expected, and then it's like, well, they're actually, and some of them, they squeaked out a win against the Jets, which was, I don't know that Bo Nix had more than
Hmm.
60 yards passing that game, but um,
Yeah,
yeah, there's definitely some teams, even the Eagles. Like I wasn't going to be surprised. I figured and I still believe this. I think either the Cowboys or the Eagles are going to miss the playoffs, and largely because I think there's at least three coming out of the NFC North. Is there? There's a
right.
chance all four could technically,
In
like in
theory,
theory,
yeah,
it would be yeah.
yeah.
Um, and right now, like in point differential, the well, actually, I guess I haven't checked since Sunday. As of Saturday, Minnesota, Lions, or Detroit, and then Green Bay led all of football in point differential.
That's interesting.
Um,
And and it's even funnier because the division games that we've played have both been within like 3 points. I feel like.
yeah, but none of the three are being blown out by games. Like when they lose, they're losing close games. It's not big blowouts.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Asher, I have to move to a different room.
Oh,
Give me one
sure.
second to babysit.